I think we're getting to a very important point why there must be no 20th May in Ambazonia,
Correct.
especially the land grabbing, the rights of the chiefs. I want us to use that as an opportunity. I begin with you, Barrister Mbesia, to talk on the need for Ambazonians to stay at home this weekend right into the 20th of May because of what is happening. I wish I had some of the defense officials to tell us some other aspects of it, but we had them all through last week and previous week. So it's a consequence, and this consequence, the solution is not to look on the belabor the consequence, because you mentioned that the protest of the wonder people cannot help. Even protest of students will not help. What's the solution? And why must we, as a nation, boycott every aspect of the 20th May? Barrister Besia, please.
Well, again, May 20th was just one of the few steps, the last step that they took to assimilate. And so it should be resisted. Why? Talking in terms of, are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yeah, we can hear you
I'm
very
getting
loud
you.
and clear. If we're not getting you, we'll let you know.
So I was at just carrying it from the land issue and the chiefs. There's something common among all Ambazonians. Every single Ambazonian in a certain village, a certain tribe, where chieftaincy is important. Anywhere in Ambazonia. This is an institution. Even the white man under the colonial system did not seek to interfere with it. They did not seek to abolish it. They kept it intact. And so coming to tamper with that institution, what is doing is the heart and the rare heart of existence. Did we have problems in southern Cameroon involving chiefs and land? We did. We did. But how were they handled? There was something in West Cameroon, southern Cameroon, called customary courts. They were courts of law, but they were called customary courts. They applied the custom. If there was a dispute between Bale and Santa, or Bale and Bafut, it went to the customary court. The customary court decided it. If there was a dispute of succession, say over the throne of the son of Mancon, or the chief of Buya, or any place, it went to the customary court. The court solved the problem. If you are not satisfied with that situation, you went to the customary court of appeal. That's the legal system. If you are not happy with that customary court of appeal decision, you went further to the court of appeal in Buya, and your matter was heard. You ask me, how would somebody sitting in Buya decide a case in Bali, or decide a case in Kambe, or a case in Manfi? When the customary court's appeal came to Buya, for example, if it was from Bali, you had what they call assessors, who were grounded in the culture, in the custom of the people, and they sat and gave a decision. That thing was able to go right to the Supreme Court. And so they have touched the heartbeat of Amazonia with all this their terrible cut and nail type of system. As of now, to the best of my knowledge, the customary courts are still on the book, but they have been stifled. They don't find anywhere because of the police force. They cannot even do anything. And so that is the core of the thing. That is what happened to us in 1972, called the May 20th. But as I said, that was just the final straw. Before 1972, we have discussed this so many times before. Since 1961, that stifled us gradually. They went to Fumba claiming to draw a constitution, but for 4 days in Fumba, they met face to face to discuss the constitution. They met face to face twice. The first day 17 to say welcome everybody, the last day 21st to say goodbye everybody. They discussed no constitution. But here they produced a constitution which is called the Federal Constitution. They stifled us. That was not enough. They produced a constitution called the Federal Constitution, which was in fact not a federal constitution. Because Article 4 and 5 of that constitution took away all the powers of the Southern Command government. Absolutely no powers left. All the powers conferred were put in Article 38 or 39, if I'm not making a mistake. What did he say? He simply said that anything not mentioned anywhere, you can take it. What we're forgetting to take that for yourself. They're taking our economy. They had no more, Frontier had no money to raise money, no way to raise money. And so it was going to become bankrupt. And then to it, they say, well, the country is getting bankrupt. Hear the whole thing and bring in a unitary state under the May 20th. So that was just a step. And as soon as May 20th passed, they had absorbed us, 1972, started coming out with this decree of 1977. The ordinance of 1974 on lands, the decree of 1977 on chieftaincy. And so, again, this is where we find ourselves. Again, this is where we have to fight. For those of us who are still alive, for the younger ones who missed what it was, learn this lesson and know that they can deprive some people of some of their rights. We cannot deprive everybody of all their rights. And so Ambazonians have to fight. As the president says, I've cited it here. Even if you are fighting alone, make sure your fight is not in vain. If you are contributing $1, make sure your dollar is not gone in vain. Those who can give more will clap hands to them. I always say, if you can give nothing, go into your bedroom and pray for salvation in this nonsense. God should never punish us this way. We'll get out of it sooner than later. Over to you.
That's amazing.